So the two managers, Martin Ho and Gareth Taylor, as the two players are out on the pitch. Captain Bethany England replaces their top goal scorer, Tinka Tamberg, up top, who drops to the bench. Her first goal of the season. Kerry Holland starts on the wing and Lily Woodham returns at centre-back with Kirsty McLean and Jenna. Defender Lindsay Johnson is alongside me this afternoon. Lindsay, what have you made of the two teams so far this season?
Yeah, a win, so two very different teams for today's game.
And we are off and underway, and Spurs captain the side today, and Liverpool pick up back possession with Enderby. And Naz does pick up a yellow card early on in this game. Here's Holtz.
Midfield area, you can see her here nice and high in the picture as well. She makes those forward late runs into the box.
And Nagano keeping possession and winning. Naz on the right-hand side, got some room to manoeuvre now as she dances into the box, manages to keep it. The new captain for Liverpool this season under Gareth Taylor, as a through ball has worked through for
goals that they've struggled to score. Liverpool, they've got better as the season's gone on. I think there was a spirited Manchester City possession playing football, likes to play out from the back, can overplay at times. Has
former player himself too, as Liverpool are on the attack here, and it is a goal. Did the offside flag stay down? And Liverpool are ahead. It's Olsen who's come into the starting 11 today, taps it in, almost on the line. Olsen with that goal. First goal for the club on the line, and now they look to use this momentum. Liverpool played out, and here is Olsen again, looking for a second of the game. Good save by Kopp, diving down low, and manages to keep Spurs in.
And then get a powerful shot off a Kopp in goal, who makes a really good save.
Olsen trying to make that run through, and it's just slightly over. It does make me slightly nervous. Spurs tried to work it down.
To play that progressive football from the back.
England swung in, won't get the right strike off. Still alive for Spurs though, inside the box. Here comes Spurs then, and Matilda Wimberg lays off to Holtz. Here's Sumanen. Holtz out to Wimberg. Inside the box, keeps it in, cuts it back and wins a corner kick. Played along the grounds. Here is Holtz. Holtz still with some room, tries to cut it back, and it's tapped in by Koga. And it's an equaliser for Tottenham. And it's a set-piece goal. Take nothing away from Holt there, though. Woodham does well to clear that. All the way back to Kopp. Tottenham on the attack again then. Here is Holtz, nice flipped diagonal ball out to find Matilda. Along the back line, Spurs trying to keep possession. Back. Good footwork from the young England international. Here is Holt again, Rybrink. And Holt again. Gets to the byline and she's on this one. It's a different delivery at the far post this time, headed out by Spence with the delivery this time. Looking for lovely pass, but the offside flag goes up for the run of Jess. Playing out from the back again. On this right-hand side. It's past her marker, wants to scoring in 18. Here is Spence. Spence with some room to manoeuvre, and it's an easy save in the end for Kirby. A little bit quiet in this game. Bethany England, Spence wanting to find the run. Here is Holt, nice flick on. Gets past her marker. Here it's Spence, and it's just over the bar. With Tottenham. Too loose possession here, though, and now here is Liverpool again. And Olsen puts it wide. Trying to find a long ball up. And just the wrong decision there from Lily Woodham. Playing out from the back again, and they're punished, Spurs, but do manage. Woodham sends it in, flicked on. Bit of a mess in the box. Nice switch of play from Spurs. Here is Nagano, some room now. Nagano chooses the
First run, I think it was Olsen, tried to get on the end of it. But again, Spurs stood strong.
Holt in midfield, wins it back. And dragged. And one of them for each team has gone in the back of the net. And this is a good chance for Tottenham. Here is Hunt. Hunt's going to go for a shot, and it's well.
I've seen the stats, very even. And I think Tottenham have had probably the more clearer.
So 5 minutes of added time in this first half.
Look at that bench for Liverpool and don't have the same options.
Here is Enderby. Enderby's going to strike, and it's
to go far corner, but it's an easy one for Kopp in the end.
Koga just Naz wins that battle with Woodham. Naz sends a nice cross in, cleared by Nagano, out for a corner kick just before that's and cleared. Holt sends it back in, bit of a scruff in the box. Naz with a header, then Spurs responded well, and so could Koga, the centre-back, put the equaliser on the board for Spurs this game. What would you like to see from either side, Lindsay, in the second half? Everton. Kirsty Hansen with the goal. Here's a break for Liverpool. And Olsen almost finding Capox there. Break for Tottenham as white shirts flood back. And then for Liverpool, Grace Fisk.
Good defending from Liverpool, doubling up on Vinberg.
Can't really see with the sun in her eyes, but she does. The run of Nilden is picked up well, and now Nilden will have an opportunity. Bethany England, and England will tap it in, and Spurs lead in this game for the first time. A superb play from Tottenham Hotspur. Picked out the run from Nilden on the left-hand side. On this left-hand side, Woodham to find Holland, and here is Capox. Good play, and Enderby with a strike wide. But it's come almost from nothing from Liverpool. Capox spins, keeps possession, looks to find the run of Holland, and Nilden gets a deflected pass. Here is Capox. Deflected off of Nilden. Spence. Hunt. Spence. Kerry Holland on this right-hand side. Skips past Nilden. Inside the penalty box. Gets a cross.
Kerry Holland.
Swung in. Really experienced Tottenham player. Longest serving player at the club, Ashley Neville. She's played 100. So a long ball up to find Holt. On the 60-minute mark, Ashley Neville. As it's swung in, headed out by Fisk. Enderby clears it, and Holtz with a shot from outside the box. And Kirby, collection with two. A Haaland-type striker, according to Spurs fans, as it's sent in and cleared. Out to Evans. Here is Enderby and Ashley Neville. Toga. Headed. Can't find the run of head in this game in the early stages of the second half. Here is Nagano. Keeps it alive. Holt finds the run of Martha Thomas, who sends an early cross in and flicked over by Fisk, and that's an important flick on. And they've got some different players in the box now as it's sent in, but Nilden. And a deflected Kirby, the keeper there, as it swung into the back post. Hamburg flicks it on, headed out. Chipped ball up, finds Thomas, and Hamburg goes down. It misses the goal, but Fisk with the tackle. For Spurs as it's delivered in low this time. Hunts with a flick on and just over the bar, hits the top of the netting, and it looks like so a chance for Liverpool here. Capox wins it back on the byline, cuts before the international break, and a nice through ball. Here is Thomas, but Fisk back. Nilden trying to break this. Holland gets the shot away. Nice ball to find Holland on this right-hand side. Off late to Shimizu. It's Nilden. Holland doing well to